Yeah. What took you so long to get here? Anyway, I'm happy that you came back. It's your girl Ty, aka Talks with Ty the podcast, and I appreciate you clicking on this video. If you haven't, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Also, I need you to do me one quick favor. Go on over to Spotify and iTunes, okay? Podcast, that is. Type in TalksWitTy and hit that follow button. That way, if you miss me here on YouTube, you're able to catch me while you're riding to work or just you need a minute to decompress. Come on in the room, girl. Let's talk about it. It's your girl, Ty. I'm so happy you came back. Now stay tuned for the episode. Hit that like and share button. I'll see you in a second.
I can't save nobody. I put my cape down, sorry. I'm gonna need some boundaries, 'cause I'm keeping my peace. I can't save nobody. I put my cape down, sorry. I'm gonna need some boundaries. I can't save nobody. I put my cape down, sorry. I'm gonna need some boundaries, 'cause I'm keeping my peace. Let's get into it!
Welcome back to Talks with Ty Tuesdays. Hey angels, welcome back. If this is your first time joining me, welcome home, angel. What took you so long? I mean, we be in here, we be trapping, we be talking, we be yapping. I look a little, crazy. I got my little Pippi Longstocking pigtails in with my curly hair, okay? But I'm getting this content out, okay? This is real raw and unfiltered. Woo, this is me. This is me. Live and in color. It's like, let me stop playing with y'all, YouTube. What's up? I'm so happy that you came back if you are returning. This is Talks with Ty Tuesdays. It is Tuesday, February the 14th. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. This shirt is probably wrinkled. I probably look a mess. I probably look real bad, don't I, y'all? I hope I don't look too bad, because I'm going to go ahead and record this episode with this shirt on. I call myself trying to be festive and wear red today.
It's going to fall again.
Okay, so happy slaughter an animal and take the skin and blood and slap a woman day. Because that's how it started, just so y'all know. Okay, and listen, you tuned in here because you love me. And I love you. Here's to you. If no one told you today, I love you. You're beautiful. You're handsome. You fine, and the world needs you. Cheers to that. Happy Valentine's Day. I don't have no Valentine. We're going to talk about that tonight on my live. Okay, I'm going live on Facebook. And I might go ahead and post that live here. But I wanted to get my Talks with Ty Tuesday out before the live. The live is just because I got some stuff I want to get off my chest. Y'all know the Talks with me. Come on in the room. We talk about things here. But let's get into tonight's discussion. And tonight we're going to talk about changing the mindset. Okay? Changing the mindset. And is it really a thing? Changing the mindset, and is it really a thing? Is it really is it real, right? How powerful is the mindset? I'm going to let you guys know right now, your mindset is of the utter importance. And in my life, I'm 38 years young. Okay, I know you ain't know, but I'm 38, baby. I look good, don't I? Okay. Yeah. But I'm 38 years young, okay? And I am just understanding how important mindset is. And it's not that I wasn't strong. It's not that I didn't have a strong mindset, because I wouldn't have been able to survive half of the things that I did if I didn't. But I don't think I understood how powerful the mind is. and how we process things is. So I heard this particular person say something. I'm going to run this clip. You're going to see it here in a second. And when I watched this for the first time, I replayed it maybe about 50 times. And it's not because of who the person is. It's because of the message that they gave. And I know we have our own opinions about entertainment and entertainers, but I do think that they come, or not just entertainment or entertainers, people, period, right? I think that with age comes wisdom. So I do really listen to my elders. I know it's a cliche, and I know that they don't know everything, but I do listen. And so this particular person I am a fan of this person, okay? So I do listen to a lot of his interviews. I watch what he has to say because he doesn't speak often. So when he does, I like to hear what he's talking about. And when I heard him say this, it really changed my mindset. So I hope that this clip, I hope that you're able to process it, and I hope that you listen with open ears. Okay? Run the clip.
Things don't happen to you, they happen for you. That's life. Everything is life. It happens for you. Everything is for your greatest good. You can't control the future. I mean, you can control it up to some point. You can't control what others do. You can't control anything. Someone can run a red light, and that's the end of everything. You know, you only can control what you can control. So things don't happen to you, they happen for you.
Things. All things. Everything that we grow through. Everything that y'all know I say that a lot, grow through, right? Everything that happens to us happens for us. And I think that once we start to process what's happening in front of us that way, it's different. Y'all, I've had a tough year. Last year was a very, very, very tough year. One of the toughest. And a lot of things happened. I took a lot of losses. A lot. I went through a lot of heartache. I went through a lot of pain. I am truly blessed to be on the other side of it. And in that pain, the things that I've learned about myself are powerful beyond measure. And now that I've been on this journey of just me, like it ain't about me. I've been on my me journey, and it has really, in that process, my mindset has changed. And so a few months ago, because what's this, February? So yeah, a few months ago, last year, I saw this clip, and I said, damn, if I start to look at things, not what's happening to me, because I used to say that all the time, and we all know that there's power in the tongue, okay? What we say, how we think, that's what we manifest. So I used to just be down, like, why is this always happening to me? I can't catch a break. Y'all hear my dogs jumping in the background. I'm sorry. But why is this always happening to me? I can't catch a break. Like, it's something. It's always something. I never thought to process that it's happening for me. Like, Takia, is this really happening to you? Did you really take a loss? Was that really a loss, sis? When I started to process things, excuse me, they are really chomping. I'm sorry, y'all, but I want to get this message out. When I started to process things that way, when I started to process, this is not happening to me. This is happening for me. I may not see it right now, but that's what I'm going to take from it. Life gives you lemons, you make lemonade, right? Yeah. So this not happening to me. This is happening for me. Good is going to come. This is happening for me. It's something I didn't see. It's something I didn't catch. So now the way that things have played out is exactly the way it's supposed to. It's happening for the betterment of me. And even if it's not, I'm going to turn this negative into a positive. I'm going to make sure this thing happened for the benefit of me. In hindsight, is 2020. Looking back on anyone or anything that I've ever lost, it wasn't a loss. And I mean that. I wish things maybe could have went differently, but I can't say that it was a loss. You never know what you have till it's gone. This is true indeed. I've lost some people that I never would have wanted to lose. But I cannot say that I would be in this space mentally if those people were still around. I'm going to drink to that. I wouldn't be on this journey for myself if I didn't take the losses that I took. Like, I wouldn't be in this space. I wouldn't. One thing that I am also learning that's very important since we're talking about this, when you change your mindset, you start to think differently. You start to see things differently. You might even breathe a little different. You definitely are going to walk differently. You definitely are going to talk differently. Your vision is going to evolve. And everybody that's around you is not going to understand that. You're going to have a lot of people around you remind you of who you used to be. Because the new you is one of two things. It's inconvenient for them or it's uncomfortable. And they don't like that. So they're going to tell you how you changed. Oh, you changed. You're not just like you used to be. You're not the same. Oh, you switched up. You acting brand new. If something doesn't grow, it's dead. So if I'm not growing, if I'm not bettering myself, if I'm not evolving, then there's no life in me. And if that's how you choose to live your days, then so be it. But I choose differently. I choose to become the best version of myself that I could be. That's going to come with some faults, some shortcomings. I ain't perfect. We all got our shit with us. Don't get it twisted. However, my heart is pure. The intentions are clear. I know what I deserve. I know what I want. I know what I need. Those are 3 different things. And I want to be able to obtain all of them because I feel like there's no reason why I can't. And are those things going to come with struggle, pain, strife, hardships, heartaches? Abso-fucking-lutely. Bring it on. Because it's not what happens to me, it's what happens for me. This change in mindset that I've had for the past couple months, when I tell you, it just allows me to process and see things so differently. But it's also brought about separation. Everyone cannot go with you. Everyone cannot walk with you on your journey. Everyone is not going to get it. But you have to be worth it enough for you. Push through. I'm not going to say I've lost, but I've separated. Took losses when let me rephrase that because I was saying that earlier. I took losses. I just separated from a lot of people. And whether I wanted to accept that or not, I now understand that that's a part of the journey. Solitude, separation. Because you're not like everybody else. I'm not like everybody else. My responsibilities are different. I can't do what everybody else do. I can't move how everybody else move. I can't dress how everybody else dress. I can't say what everybody else says. I can't do what everybody do because I'm me. And when God made me, he damn sure broke the mold. He ain't play. And he don't play about me now. I'm telling you I'm on the road. So anything that comes into my aura that's not for me, that don't mean me no good, he gonna reveal it ASAP. I'm gonna know your T ASAP. Rocky. I promise you. It has never failed. You're going to do something or your lack of doing something is going to show me. Listen, when people show you who they are, believe them. It's okay to have a place where you want to forgive or you want to give people another chance. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But character is character. And you cannot change a person's character. That is up to them to do that. People are so flawed, y'all. It's bad. And I'm learning that that's okay. You could be flawed. You can't be around me. Because that's not my character. So understanding first, when someone shows you who they are, believe them. You can't change them. You can influence them. You can be a blessing to them. It could be a gift or a curse, right? But you can't change them. The work on self has to be done by self. So I'm learning because, I possess a good heart and I want to help people and I want to see the best in you. Like I can see the best in you when you can't see it in yourself. That's a gift and a curse. Let me tell you something. Being able to see somebody's full potential, being able to see God in someone when they're not able to see it in themselves. It is a blessing, but it is also, it's a double-edged sword. Because you see God in that person, you will allow them to do a certain amount of things that normally you probably wouldn't let anybody else do. And it's okay. I'm telling you, it's okay. Like, it's cool. It's not the end of the earth. But when that person is continuously showing you the content of their character, you've got to believe them. And even though at first, let me tell you something about how God works. He'll let us know from the beginning. He always give us an open door to walk away from certain situations. And we don't do it because we want to tell God, I think they're going to get better. I think they're going to change. They got the potential to do this and that, and I can help them because you blessed me enough to be able to help them. Baby, let me tell you something. You're going to learn either this, you're going to learn today, or you're going to learn 6 months from now, or 6 years. I'm going to leave it up to you, but at some point you're going to learn. Understanding your gift. Understanding that everyone cannot go with you. Separation is going to be necessary in any form of elevation. I don't care what it is. If you're a business owner, if you're in school, if you're striving towards any goal, at some point you're going to have to separate yourself from your surroundings to reach that. And I think once our mindset, or once we decide to change our mindset, separation naturally happens. I'm going to play a clip of 2 particular young rappers who are very popular right now, who I listen to their music. And I saw these interviews that they had, and they both said something that just resonated with me. And I'm going to let it play. Roll the clip.
You gotta really go without, really separate yourself and make the sacrifice. Life is about sacrifice, where you gotta just go through those times by yourself, literally. I don't give a you gotta move, go wherever you need to go, and just get your mind right to understand I'm not even that person no more. You gotta separate yourself from a lot of shit to get where you going or do what you trying to do. You know what I'm saying? It's just certain shit you can't fuck with or deal with no more. You know what I'm saying? If you really trying to pursue your career, pursue your dream.
Separation is necessary. It's hard. You're going to have to separate yourself from people that you may not want to separate yourself from. And it's okay. Either they get it or they don't. But everybody's not going to go with you on your road to being the best version of you. They're just not. They can't. And I think understanding that and being okay is what's going to make you different. Understanding the peace in the separation. Y'all, I ain't gonna lie. I've been single and by myself for a while now. Okay? But the peace that I have passes any level of understanding. And I'm not talking oh, that's what all women say, that strong women should know, because I would love to be in a relationship. I'm definitely a relationship person. I'm so open to God blessing my life with a fruitful relationship, but it's gotta be the right one. I ain't been through all this hell to go through no more shit. I'm just saying. So I'm okay with being alone until the right people come to the right person comes my way. But it took time for me to be okay with being alone. I was not always like this. I needed somebody around me. I couldn't be alone. But I also have been in a relationship with someone whom I've loved and never felt more lonelier in my life. So does having someone really mean that you're not alone? No, it doesn't. That work has to be done within yourself. It's a must. Because if you don't do it alone, then you can't do it with nobody else. And you don't know what you deserve, and you don't know what you expect, and you don't know what you will put up with. And then you don't know how to love you if you've never loved you. You can't tell a person how to love you if you've never taken the time with you, for you, to love you. It's power in you. And it's hardship in you too, because it's hard to deal with your own shortcomings and your own flaws. I check myself constantly. First thing I do, I take a step back. What can I do to make this situation better? Or where did I go wrong here? First person I'm always check is me. All the time. Understanding that you have to hold yourself accountable. Everybody don't want to do that. People don't want to say it's their fault. People don't want to say, okay, they made a mistake. They don't want to do that. Nobody want to do that. They want to say, oh, it's your fault. You did it. And yeah, what you going to do to fix it? So it takes a strong person to be able to sit back and say, I think I could have handled that better. My bad. Let me fix that. Not just because it's going to make you feel better, but it's going to make me feel better too. And I feel like whatever I'm building with you deserves that. Humbleness. Right? It's okay to be humble. Nothing's wrong with being humble. I'm humble, but I'm still pressure. And don't ever think anything less. Don't let me coming up here like this, which, y'all, I'm going to get better at doing my makeup and all that stuff. One of my sisters, she tells me all the time, you get up there, you do your TalksWitTy, you look regular. Look, it be like that. I live a whole life. This is something that I'm adding to it. So I got to get in where I fit in, and consistency matters. So I'm here. I'm showing up real raw. But I'm also going to take the time to pour into myself, because I am a walking business, and what I look like matters. I'm just leaving school, y'all. I came straight in the house and got on the tube, okay? So that's why I'm looking like this today. However, understanding that you have to pour into yourself, and that you're trying to build this platform and all of these things. So how you look is important. It is. You can get a people you sometimes, but let's keep it funky. This is a business we run in. And looks matter, but you'll never sell your soul to it. So that's why I like to come up here like this too. Because I'm a woman just like you. I'm human just like you. I make mistakes just like you. I fall short just like you. I probably drink just like you. Please don't get me messed up, because I will cuss you out, probably just like you. I'm not to be played with, probably just like you. But my heart is pure, and my character speaks for itself. So either we're going to do this the right way or the wrong way. It's up to you. I'm going to be all right either way, because I know that all of this is happening for me. You got to figure out if it's happening to you or for you. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the attitude that you have to have. And you got to be okay with losing people and separating. Like, it's okay. Lately, I've been in this weird space, right? I've kind of been, and this may be why I'm single and why I'm shying away from physical intimacy and just keeping myself whole and my third eye open, because I want to be okay. I've been in between a place of wanting to feel love like that again, but never wanting to feel pain like that again. I'm going to say that one more time. Lately, I've been in a place where I want to feel love like that again, but never wanting to be hurt like that again. So alone for me is safe. And maybe that's why I can get up here and talk about it so easily. But I know that there's someone out there that maybe wishes they were alone because they're lonely, even though they have someone. I know that there's someone out there that's fighting for their peace, because I was once doing that. And when I was going through that, I didn't want to make hard decisions. I didn't want to believe that I had to do the things that I had to do. So you might have to make those decisions. And it's going to be rough. One day you're going to feel everything deeply. And the next day, you're going to be so numb you don't feel nothing at all. One day, you're going to say, I can do this. The next day, you're going to say, I can't do this. One day, you're going to say, I know my worth. And the next day, you're going to ask yourself, are you enough? Is it happening to you or for you? I challenge you to put you first, just for a little bit. Go to God and ask. And choose whether it's happening to you or for you. And I think you'll come out better than you were, than what you were when you went in. Thank y'all so much for rocking with me. I hope that this has helped someone. If I can just reach one, then I feel like I've done my job. So I pray that somebody got something from this. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Love Day. Okay? This is Talks with Ty Tuesday. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. All right? Follow us on Instagram at TalksWitTy_. Make sure you go on over to Apple iTunes and Spotify podcasts. All right? At Talks with Ty. And hit that follow button so you can know every time we upload our podcast. So that way, if you're not able to catch the show while you're riding in your car or whatever it is that you're doing, you can listen. Thank y'all so much for rocking with me. Until Thursday, because I want to bring back Spill the Tea Thursdays. Because you guys asked for it. I wasn't going to do Spill the Tea Thursdays. I was just going to do Talk with Ty Tuesdays, but the people want the tea, so y'all always want the messy stuff. But until then, Talks with Ty, I am out, and I will see you guys in a couple of days.